I can see him in my waking eye. Sam. His voice. He's telling me to Sugma. No. Mr. Frodo, I don't think I know what that means. Sam, you have to Sugma. Frodo, I can't sug my balls, but I can sug yours. Come on. Wait, no, hang on. It's not that music. It's the ba 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 ba. But it's just Sam. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Doing the. I'm not saying it.
You're not saying it?
I'm not saying it. No.
Licking those little hobbit balls. That's what he's doing. You know they did.
I mean, who does have to be little? They could be like their feet.
Oh, they have really big, hairy balls.
They could.
Yeah.
They could.
You never know.
That's actually in the beginning. Tolkien, he wrote that in. They were like, hobbits notoriously had big, giant balls.
Yeah, it's an obscure Lord of the Rings guy.
Yeah.
Look at their balls. Their feet are that big.
Yeah. Let us know.
It's the part with Saruman when he's telling Gandalf, your love of the halfling's leaf, but he says, your love of the halfling's balls has made your mind weak. Has slowed your mind. Saruman, I cannot stop thinking about those giant hairy hobbit balls. Fool. You do think the balls of a hobbit could contend with the balls of Sauron?
God. Okay, you have to save us.
I can't. You
Get us out of here.
He's been doing this all day.
When
The
did
balls?
Saruman
The balls thing.
reason with madness?
No more. No. All right.
You got to start talking about something else.
Something of yours is gonna go missing.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
What are my balls? Oh my god!
No, I'm just gonna start hiding stuff.
stashing.
And then when you're like, "Where's my stuff?" I'm
That
like,
happened to my Icewind Dale dice the other day. I could not find them, and
Yeah.
I
found them.
swore Mia
you
hid
did?
them.
To be honest, who knows?
"Nah."
Maybe she came in real fast, and she was like, and she just threw them in this room.
Arch enemy achieved.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Truly.
I've decided that Mia is my arch enemy.
Have you seen that TikTok about that woman that has the crow like vending machine dispenser thing?
Yes.
Yeah. Crazy. She makes this
Crows come out of a vending machine?
No.
No. The crows use the vending machine.
Yeah.
Which is even weirder than the crows probably coming out.
No,
Yeah.
crows are fucking.
Yes.
Like-
Okay, I've known they've been smart for a while. Now I'm just like suspicious of crows.
Like,
Like, why are they so
Why
smart?
are they so smart?
And they're just fucking dumb birds. Like, what do they
They're
do?
not dumb. They're very smart.
I know,
They,
but
if
they
they
decide
bring
to
like
be
a
birds.
if
is
they
the
bring
thing.
like a little gift, like a coin or something,
Mm-hmm.
if they put it in like the top, I think like a treat comes out, right?
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
a I don't know.
No, that's my thing.
Something
Is like
birds
some
like.
animals are really smart, but they still continue to just like be dumb animals. Like you'll see a crow do a smart thing, and then it'll do something real stupid 90% of the time. It just flies around and just like eats worms and shit.
Yeah. It's like a raccoon.
It's like, why doesn't
wash
it-
its food, but it's still a raccoon.
It's still a
Yeah.
raccoon. Like, why doesn't if it's so smart, why doesn't it fly in a McDonald's drive-thru and go, can I? And it's like, whoa, crows are so smart. People say that
smart,
about
why don't you
dolphins.
order-
They're like, dolphins? They're like next to human. And then I'm like, then why are they just fucking? Well, okay, maybe we can give dolphins a pass because they have those stupid bodies and they are stuck in the ocean. So maybe they're like, please
They're
help.
evil.
I'm so smart and evil, and I.
If I had
commit
arms
rape.
and legs, I would be
And if I could,
unstoppable.
yeah. So like they're ocean locked. Like they can't do shit outside of the ocean. But the dumb thing about dolphins too is like they primarily breathe air. Like they don't have gills, right? Oh, hang on, I might be stupid.
you're right because they have like blowholes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, what the fuck are they? I wonder if dolphins were once like this like very advanced race of beings that existed on Earth, and then we in the past cursed them to be dolphins, and now they're like, no.
Let's see these like magical memes.
Yeah, now they're like these blubbery little pieces of shit that just swim around
Pieces of shit.
swim around in the ocean.
I think the problem is that society, because we are the apex predators, right? So we dictate how the world interacts with us, right? Like if a crow would, like a crow's McDonald's drive-through would not look like a human's McDonald's drive-through. So if that lady
I
had
see.
like a McDonald's drive-through, that at
Do you
some
think
point,
that there's like crows who have formed like a business?
I think if we made
I don't know, like,
a McDonald's with crows in mind, they'd use it.
can I get one? I'm like,
I think they would.
Yeah, I don't take shit from animals. They're stupid and they're dumb, and I can call them dumb, and they're not going to say anything about it.
What if they did?
They can fight me. Well, okay. See, that's the thing. I don't think we are apex predators. I think we're just smart.
That's the only reason we
just
are.
learned how to build things, and all the animals were like, "Oh shit, we should have done that."
I'm gonna be very straight. If I'm in the Sahara with an elephant, I'm not the apex predator. But I will know that's an elephant, and I need to not fuck with
That's
it.
the thing.
Is
Is like
somewhere
it's
else.
just like we just have the ability to understand.
Find a gun.
Yeah.
I can get it with a stick.
I like that elephants are afraid of mice. I think that's really.
Is that true?
Yeah. Is that true?
I know.
It
In
is
the
true.
cartoons, it's true.
No. It's they get
But, like, why?
scared. Like elephant, I think elephants are like the coolest because they're actually really smart, but in like a weirdly human way. Like they get scared of mice not because like they think it's going to hurt them, but it's like the same way we're afraid of bugs. Like it's like, oh, ew, I don't want to be near that. And an elephant's like, mouse. Elephants also like, I don't know if this is true, but like apparently elephants understand humor. Like between other elephants, I see a lot of weird shit about elephants.
Don't they also like mourn like humans do?
That's maybe it was that they mourn and not that they understand humor. That's
Yeah.
it. They do. I know that for sure that they mourn. But I am not an animal expert. I am not a zoologist
That makes
or
me
anything.
sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, we had an argument about that one time. I was like, I don't think the cats feel sadness. And she was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they feel sadness. What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
No, what are you laughing at?
So to like study like apes, and they've given fake babies to them before that look like apes, and they just think that it's like their baby.
Whoa.
Sometimes if they break, they think that their baby has died. I just thought about that.
It's learned sorrow. We've taught it.
They're like, what have we done? We've taught the apes sorrow.
That's why we're apex predators. We've given this ape a family and they took it away, and it's their fault.
Could you imagine if like monkeys like gave us a baby, like you gave birth, and then monkeys were like, here you go. And they were like, it was a plastic baby, but you thought it was real.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
And you're like, something's just really wrong with my baby, I guess.
It's a weird baby.
We were talking about one time that I was like, I don't think cats can feel sadness. And you were like, they can definitely feel sadness.
can.
I was like, no, I don't know about that. And it was like a whole thing. And then at the end of the day, we learned that cats can feel sadness.
Yeah.
But like, they don't express it in like any way.
Yeah.
They just kind of
I've
just
seen your cats cry.
yeah.
I've seen tears.
They do cry, but that's apparently when they're hyper. Because it's when they're hyper, they run around, but their eyes water up so that their eyes don't dry out while they're running around. So that's why they tear up.
So he's just hyper, but he doesn't run around enough.
It's
to
the
get
only
water.
one who is Edward, and he's the most squirrely, hyper one out of all of them. So he'll just he'll just show up, and his eyes are all wet, and I'm like, I know you've been sprinting. Like, what are you doing?
I don't
But
know if could you imagine running so fast your eyes have to dry out? Like I can't run that fast anyway, but I couldn't imagine being that quick where my eyes had to go. You had to chill out. You're drying your eyeballs out.
Yeah. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
There's somebody in my XP to level 3 Discord who hates frogs so much
Why?
that everybody in the server now has to spoil their frogs. And I talked to Sari about it, and I was like, we should not. Okay, we're not going to bow to the whim of one person on our Discord who doesn't like frogs. Like, just don't.
Frogs.
I'm sorry, but just don't go in the server. It's frogs. It's not like midget porn. Like, it's frogs. Like, they're everywhere, and everybody's like, no. It's actually they're so annoying that it's easier for us to just spoil frogs. Like, what?
What a tyrant.
Yeah, like
Frog
I for you.
tyrant.
I can't believe you've come into this Discord server and have enacted this frog law that everyone just abides by. Like the amount of power people have sometimes. Like, holy shit. I just saw examples. Sari was like, look, and she was like showing me examples like if you, and I was like, I'm going to post a frog in there as a meme. She was like, don't, please don't. It'll be a hassle. And I'm like, are you kidding me? One person?
Like, what are they doing?
They're like anytime somebody posts a frog, they're in there like on the dot, like spoil that frog. I hate frogs. Fuck you. Spoil that frog. And they're like, oh my god, and like interrupting conversations, like being a tyrant effectively.
The frog's gone though at that point.
It's like by the time you've seen the frog, I don't know. It's ridiculous. I get people having like triggers and stuff, and I'll always respect that kind of aspect. But like. That's a frog.
Not the
Come
frog.
on.
Especially in this new cottagecore era.
Yeah, frogs are cute.
Frogs are great. It's not, you know.
Imagine them playing a game and the little Discord notification comes up and just a picture of a frog like,
no! Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know.
Wait till we teach this lesson, old man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, guys, don't go spamming my Discord server with frogs now, please. I know you guys
that's
aren't.
That's very rude.
That's rude. Please don't do that. That is not going to solve anything. I just
want to understand.
It is just going to upset my moderators, and it's not worth it. This is just a funny story. Mm-hmm. So, I don't fucking know. I don't get it either. Like, my thing on the internet is I never want to see. I was just talking about how I fucking hate animals, but I hate seeing like abuse towards animals. Like like those fucking like leaked videos of like bugs getting exploded and shit. Like I can't handle it. I just don't like it. I'm like, I don't want to see that. So I get like not wanting to see that, but for the most part, like for me, if like I was on a Discord server and I like went into a random channel and that was there, I wouldn't be like, take that down. I'd be like, I'm not gonna be here anymore, and I would just leave. Yeah. So we have the Frog Tyrant.
I'd be very confused if I went up and was like, what's a spoiler? It's just a frog.
It's just a frog.
What is a spoiler?
It's got a little hat on.
Yeah, I was like, that's
Kinda
nice,
cute.
I guess. Go to another, like, oh, there's another one. Is that what the fuck is this? Did I miss something?
Yeah. Seriously though, don't.
In the rules, it's like you must spoil.
I think it is in there.
Are you serious?
I'm gonna look.
No.
I'm gonna look.
We do not support rude people, so do not be mean.
Don't.
But it is funny.
Don't.
This
I
person
swear to God,
is
you're only gonna make it a problem for me if you go in there and start spamming frogs. So don't fucking do it.
we won't mess with the frog.
No, you can spam the frogs as long as you put the spoiler tag.
Oh, that's true. You can. Okay, you can spam frogs so long as it's spoiled.
It's like 20 spoiler ones. They're all frogs.
Hang on,
That guy's like, look. What the fuck is this?
Some people miss the
Okay,
way.
the
You want to watch the world
The newest one we got is not posting loud videos or flashing images.
That's
it is a
normal,
mess in the XP to 3 server. It is just wild.
God.
And there, you'll get banned if you say you don't care if you get banned. Whoa. Okay, it's not in the official rules.
Oh, good.
You should probably.
But you should still
You
put
should still do it.
the spoiler tag.
Yeah.
Someone's really afraid of those frogs.
But at what point? Like if I posted a picture of Kermit the Frog, that's frog adjacent?
No, I think you're good if it's Kermit. I think Kermit's okay.
What if it's like those pictures on Twitter? It's like a cat's hiding this photo. What if there's a frog in the photo? Wait to find it.
This person like goes in and just like scans it for the frog. Like,
Frog.
there's a frog.
At this date, at this pixel, there's a frog
There's
that
a
wasn't
frog.
spoiled.
Spoil it now.
Is it like an actual frog?
Dude, I don't
what
know.
about like a little cartoon frog?
I don't fucking know, dude. I was just Sari and I were going
can't
over
push the
the
limits.
Discord because I wanted to clean it up a little bit because it's kind of a mess.
Yeah.
And she was just telling me all the random shit that's in that Discord because there's just so many people. And she's like, and I was like, why is this spoiled? And she was like, oh, we have to spoil our frogs. And I'm like, what does that mean?
What a life to live.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy, but whatever.
You
Maybe we
know,
aren't the apex
you know how
predators.
they say like every white middle-aged woman has like an animal that they like put in their house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My mom, our bathroom when I was a kid was frogs.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like we even had frog like wallpaper in our bathroom.
My mom doesn't have that.
Huh.
No, because
weird.
your father decorates the house. Not you.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, my dad.
You should
decorates.
ask her and see if she could pick one.
If
Because
she could pick an animal?
my grandmother is a frog, same thing, and my mom's owls.
So maybe your mom has a secret
Well,
animal.
A secret
I
shrine
never
somewhere.
grew up with like weird like old people decor like that.
Like little tchotchkes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Little
because
precious
first of all, my
moments.
mom is like me. We both hate decorating. We're just bad at it.
Mm-hmm.
And then my dad does all of it. But my dad is a fan of like sleek, modern sort of looking. So like that's what my house always looked like when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Was just like not like nothing, but kind of like minimalistic, simple sort of whatever. So like we never had wallpaper. That was my grandma, but my grandma had a thing for dogs and clowns.
Oh.
Good Lord.
Yeah, so that was that. And then like it's weird because my dad's sister, my aunt, has like dogs everywhere all over her house. It's weird, but like we never had that. So I don't know.
You used to work with her. Did she have a desk?
Yeah, I was
Was
thinking
there
about
anything
it.
on the desk?
She has like a lot of like motivational stuff on her desk.
Huh.
And like religious stuff, but no like animals.
Well, it's always stuff that like means something to her.
Yeah.
It's never like I just
She
love
has, like, little
Jesus.
trinkets and stuff.
It's like, oh, this is the thing that this is just a thing that I like, and I'll be like, what is that? And she's like, oh, it's something that she's never told me before. She's like, that's a Bible verse that was hanging in your room, and it reminds me of you when you were a kid. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
wow. And she'll have like a frame picture of like us or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Guess my
No
mom's
animals.
just boring.
No, she just doesn't have like a
Shows all of her kids to be the special little
I guess so. Yeah. She also listens to. She says when nobody else is in her office, she listens to soundtracks, and that's like
she
the
does.
music she likes to listen to. So
and
maybe me
Hamilton.
and my mom are just kind of the same.
Yeah, I was like, they seem
and
to-
Hamilton. Yeah.
She listens to a lot of Hamilton.
Very cool.
I remember when I first showed her Hamilton on the way back from Disneyland, and she was driving the car. I was like, "You gotta listen to this. You're gonna like it." And it was just really funny driving in the middle of the night on the Grapevine back to Visalia, and like the being in the middle of Hamilton, and just like my mom, just like just like sobbing. I was like, "Ooh, I kind of feel bad," but also she loved it. So
Yeah, we went and saw Hamilton for her birthday.
I did
that's
in
cool.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
Yeah, we stayed at a very haunted hotel.
Yeah, actually, I remember the hotel more than I remember Hamilton.
No, the Hamilton show was very good.
It was great. It was so good. It
Yeah.
was so good. But yeah, we stayed at a haunted hotel. It was not actually haunted, but everybody was saying it was haunted.
It gave
And
like a shining
Maddie
vibe.
and I, my sister, were freaked out. Like we were like, I don't want to think about this because like as soon like haunted shit, like I don't necessarily believe in until I believe in. I've talked about this before,
Yeah.
where it's like I don't believe in ghosts, but I think if I believed hard enough in ghosts, then they would exist. Like it's all an internal thing for me. So like that's the thing is like. I will not believe in the ghosts, but if you start convincing me, then I will. And I'm like, fuck, there are ghosts. And yeah, so you and Saban were being mean. You're like, let's go downstairs and find where apparently used to be like
There was a jail in the basement.
I think it was like a concentration camp.
At one point, I think it kind of was during
During the
World War
sequel
II.
of the World
Yeah.
War.
But after what was that earthquake that like leveled San Francisco?
Yeah, the earthquake.
It was like City Hall for a while, and it wasn't a hotel anymore. And then they built like a
And
jail
I
in
know
the basement.
That hotel during COVID closed and opened, I think, just like the lobby for homeless people to sleep in.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh,
which
that's
is cool.
cool. Yeah.
But yeah, when we were there, it had like enormous hallways, wooden fucking decorations everywhere, and like
walls of mirrors. Yeah.
And so, like, we went up to our room, and it's just like this huge, like 20-foot wide hallway that goes down forever. So, like, normal hotel hallways
Yeah.
are like real small. This one's huge, wood and mirrors, and we're like, this fucking place is haunted as shit. And then they started looking up stories. They were like, there was a lady who stayed here who said she felt like a presence on her while she was sleeping. I was like, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! We just watched Hamilton. I want to go to sleep.
It was fun though.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. Shoot, there was something else I was going to talk about, but I don't remember. Oh, when I was a kid, and I did homeschooling with this other family who were a bunch of other people who were strange.
Multiple people could homeschool. As in, like, your mom also taught them, or you were like two homeschooled things that just decided like a sub?
Yep.
Whoa.
It was me and another family, and we would go over. So like we knew them. We were friends with them at the time. And my mom was friends with their mom, but they were all adopted and we weren't. So Isaiah was. And so we would go over there to their house and we would do like this, like my mom and their mom would teach different like classes that went to all the other kids.
Yeah.
We did. I don't know how long we did it because I was young and I didn't know the passage of time. But that's where I learned 9/11. So
Oh.
yeah.
Do you think it was about the same time it happened?
No, it was, I don't remember 9/11. I had to
That-
be
that's
reminded. They were
interesting.
like, September 11th. And I was like, huh? And I
Wow.
was like, and they were like, this is what happened. I was like, oh, okay. So I wasn't like fully aware. Because I was like 2.5, I think.
Yeah,
I was almost 3 years old. So I don't fucking remember. But anyways, there was a kid there who smushed a frog one time, and I'm traumatized. So I like frogs, but I don't want to be anywhere near a frog.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I get really scared after it rains, and I have to walk with my flashlight out because if I step on a frog, I'm probably just gonna be depressed.
Yeah, I would.
But he was like a little kid, like I think he was like 2 or 3 years old, and he thought it was like a bug. So we were just like, it was like outside, and he was wondering, he's like, look at that.
I don't want you to describe. I don't want you to describe.
I don't want to. I'm
squishing
not
a
going to
frog.
describe
That's
it.
unfortunate.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the house I used to live at, it had like a really nice garden area, and there was always frogs. And I'd send you pictures, and you'd be like, "That's cool, but don't do this anymore."
Spoil that frog.
Yeah, spoil that frog. No. I do. I like frogs. I can look at a frog.
They're
and see
cute.
You hold
I like
frogs all the
frogs. Yeah, I
time.
freaking love
and they're
frogs.
really cute, and I like them. But like, I don't want it to be near me because I'm afraid I will kill it. I'm afraid I'll be like, "Hello," and it just dies.
My as I said before, my grandmother likes frogs, which is my mom's mom. My mom, though, was just frightened of frogs. So I remember times growing up because my mom worked graveyards every time. I mean, she just recently retired, so she doesn't anymore, but she did forever. And she'd have to call my dad at like, I don't know, anywhere between like 5 a.m. to like 8 a.m. because there was a frog on like the doorstep and she couldn't get in the house. He's like, get rid of this damn frog.
That's the thing is like like anything else, especially like bugs, like I can tell where it's moving, so I can know where it's gonna go. But the frogs are jumpy; they stay still and then they move suddenly. So it's like that's why they're scary because you get near when you're like, if I step here, are you just gonna be under my foot? Like I don't care if it touches me; I just don't want to hurt it. Like I'm so scared. But yeah, I can look at pictures of spiders.
But you're scared of them.
No, I can look up at a close-up picture of a spider. I have a genuine phobia of spiders now. But like, if I see a picture of like what it looks like to see a spider from a distance, like when it's like, when it's like, fuck, when it's like hanging there and it's just kind of on the wall and it's like its legs are spread out, like that freaks me out. I hate that. But like a close-up picture of like a little spider and they look kind of cute, I'm like, those are cool little creatures. I like those guys. But if there's one over there, no, I'm good.
No.
Not my terms.
Yeah, I don't like those guys. Gross.
I had a moth. God.
Oh, no.
You had a moth?
God, the
Moth
stories.
experience.
You had a moth,
I
dude?
did.
You had a pet moth?
No, I don't anymore.
Oh, no.
I was outside because we're moving recently and we're throwing some stuff away. And then I left my back light on. I went to go turn it off. And I opened the thing because it was nice and kind of cool outside last night. And this massive moth came in the house.
Oh, no.
Like
Oh, no.
massive.
Yeah.
Wasn't a big deal, but it goes into our bedroom. Lacey's trying to sleep and she has her phone on, completely dark. It goes straight.
Oh, my God.
She handles it very well. I'm just trying to get it away from her because I know where it's going. And it goes right up into my ceiling fan and goes. And then you hear it smack against the wall. It was still alive, and I was able to get it out of the house. But it was big enough to hear like a thud. Like, she's like, "Where's that goddamn moth?" And we're like, "I don't know. We're doing it in the dark." And she goes, "We're like, oh god."
Oh no.
It was a massive fucking moth.
Jeez. Yeah.
It's out of my house.
I had that happen, but with like a small bug. I was on my phone in the middle of the night, and like a little bug came over. I can't imagine a fucking moth. Just like, freak out. Holy shit.
Are you watching TikTok?
Can I
What you doing?
Can I see? Can I bust it down sexual style?
Oh no.
All right, guys. We have a lot of fucking questions on Twitter.
Oh shit.
A lot of questions.
Questions. But only if you use
I don't
the
know
hashtag.
if you saw the tweet today, but
Was that you?
Yeah.
all right. I hope you guys use the hashtag because that's what I'm using to look at all the questions. And I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling.
And
I'm
there's some dead
continue
air.
to scroll. This is just, a time for me to fill in possible dead air. Apparently, some people watch this while they're in their car. And I think that is insane that I'm on your car speakers.
Hello.
Right now. That's fucking weird. Hello.
Hello.
Beep, beep, beep. Oh, did I freak you out? Did I make you think that something was going on? Because it didn't. What if somebody got in a car accident right when that happened?
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
it's not going to happen now.
You should not be manifesting that.
Really shouldn't. Okay. The first question comes from Dogger, who says Peebus. The second question comes from Blood Hexes, who says, purely aesthetically, who's your favorite character from Lord of the Rings? For me, the Ring Wraiths and the Witch King does slap. Purely aesthetically, I would have to agree. The Nazgul are fucking awesome
This
looking.
is true.
They're just so cool. I can't think of anything that looks cooler than them. Maybe Zerial.
I'm trying to think.
Probably that Ghost King.
The Witch King?
No,
Bangmar?
No,
the
the Ghost guy.
Kings in the mountain. Those guys are pretty cool.
We will fight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're fucking cool,
Those guys are
too.
kind of cool. I like those guys. They're kind of neat.
I also like the way that Saruman... I like the way Saruman looks. I think he looks cool.
Yeah. I like that. What was it? The mouth of Saruman or whatever?
Oh, yeah,
I think
I
fucking
should
cool.
say
Yeah, that
Mouth of
guy's cool.
Sauron is very cool.
He's pretty cool looking.
Very cool, yeah. His mouth looks all big and shit.
I think all the... It's not, I don't know if it's necessarily like cool, but all the hobbits are really well designed. They all look really cool.
I like their little vests.
Yeah.
Their little clothing. They look all proper.
All of them look comfortable.
Yeah.
Aragorn just looks dirty all the time.
To be honest, in the first couple, he's very fucking dirty.
He's very
He
dirty.
just gets baths more.
Yeah. Weirdly, he looks better dirty, though. He's all
Someone-
clean at the end. I'm like, oh.
Someone did an appreciation post of that red shirt that he wears. And I was like, you know what? You're right.
I like
The
that
red
red shirt.
It's a good one.
I'm going to go with the Aragorn's red shirt.
Hey, that's a good one.
When does he wear that? During the Helm's Deep?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a good shirt.
Because he gets all fucked up and then, Brago comes over and finds
Yeah.
him? Pesto
It's a kingly name.
asks, do you have any regrets about starting a channel, or more specifically starting a D&D channel? Whoa. That's, dang. Any regrets? No, I don't think I do at all. I don't have any regrets starting XP or Arcane Arcade. I love doing it all the time. There are parts of it that I don't like. Like sometimes it's kind of hard to motivate myself in order to work, but and sometimes I make something and it doesn't do very well or people don't really like it, and that's kind of disappointing, but I'm still proud of like what I'm doing, and I get to live a really awesome life, and we get to play D&D every weekend, and people make memes about our games, which is fucking the best, and like that one right there. Yeah. Sorry, Astrid, here's Kazira. Because you guys thought that you were going to turn into a little clay golem during last episode of Icewind Dale. So, no, I would say I have zero regrets. I think the only regret I have is my 100th video being a
Knights of Pen and Paper.
Knights of Pen and Paper ad. that's my regret. Oh, and doing ads for just mobile games like Amino. Those were stupid and they were very touchy about how I made my videos and stuff, and I shouldn't have worried about it so much.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm going to be in your next video.
You are. I actually am having a hard time editing this video for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's not even a bad video. It's just that my brain is in a weird place, and it's like, I don't like this. And it's like, why? Just edit it and put it out. Just do it already. We looked at more 3.5 monsters.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to finish it tonight. So it might already be up by the time this podcast episode goes.
Probably.
We shall see. Yeah. Boop boop doo. Sleevey asks, what Magic the Gathering? What Magic the Gathering setting would you like to see in D&D, or the other way around? Oh,
answered this before.
Ixalan, easily, please give me just fucking pirates. Ghost of Saltmarsh was not good enough, and Tomb of Annihilation was the closest. It wasn't anything.
Tangentially.
I vote Ixalan.
Yeah, it's a strong one. Ixalan's very cool. I mean, I would like Kamigawa. Yeah, I think a lot of people are saying that this would be very, very cool.
It's pretty cool.
They put a lot of work into it. In that same way, they were very respectful about the whole setting. The cultural consultants have done an amazing job.
That's great.
There's a lot of stuff starting to be spoiled now because official artwork's now been spoiled from like the Beals and Grimm thing. I would like that because you can just tell that this is a set that they've really put a lot of time into. Yeah, and that's really nice.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
I will agree with Craig, and I will also return shortly.
You don't want Innistrad?
We already have Curse of Strahd.
That is true.
I think Ixalan's fair because you're right. Ghost of Saltmarsh was kind of poopy. but I don't need more of what I already have.
Especially
I'd like to branch out a little bit.
You'd get Curse, and then you'd get Van Richten's, and then you'd get Interstrap.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. That's true. Yeah. I'm just going through questions here. Oh, sorry.
When I had to get up to go to the bathroom really quick, but as I was walking by our laundry room where we keep our cat's litter box, we recently got a like a self-cleaning one, and like 20 minutes after they go in there, it'll go by, and all 3 of them were in there watching it just go by and clean, and then watch it go back.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's why I'm with my Brava, which is just a mopping Roomba.
Uh-huh.
Something about it.
You're just like,
I'll just watch it all day. I can't be in the house when it starts because I'm like, just amazed that can mop in my house.
That's cool. More props art cosplay asks, which of your characters is most like your personality and which one is least like you? Also, Jacob, what would be the best way for me to get in contact with you? A couple of questions I have regarding the Damon cosplay. DM me on Twitter and I will try to respond because
and if you have contacted him several times on Twitter and he's not responded, contact me on Twitter and I will make him contact you back.
Whoa, don't do that. Actually, don't start contacting Spencer. I appreciate that.
Just for him.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Just for them, yep.
Yep, sounds good.
Yep.
Anyways, which of your characters is most like your personality and which is least like your personality?
I would say they're all similar.
That makes sense.
Because of how I make them, but I don't know if any of them are really me.
Jace is the closest. Damon is the furthest. I only have like 4 fucking characters, so that's it. That's what you get. No, I'd say Ket is the furthest. I'd say Damon is actually closer. I'd say Ket. No, Syndrix. Ket is closer than Syndrix. Syndrix is probably the furthest away from my personality, while Jace is probably the closest.
I think Lander's probably the closest. But they haven't seen a lot of Lander. Do you disagree with that?
Someone at the door.
It might be Emma. It's probably Emma. You're good. Wow. Had to let Emma in the house.
Yeah, I had to let him in the house. Interesting. I didn't think you would say Lander.
Really? What do you think I'd say?
No, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I guess it does make sense.
Furthest away, probably Vincent.
I would think Vincent's closer.
Really?
Yeah, I would say furthest away would be Kazira
Yeah.
or Lamarcia. It's a tough one.
Yeah.
We're all making the same face. All right. Moving along. Francois Anderson asks, if you guys adapt any of your live stream games a la The Legend of Vox Machina, what medium would you want to choose? Would it be animated or like Game of Thrones live action show? Animated. Easy. TY asks, can I cast Lesser Restoration on Jacob? If that doesn't work, give me a moment to rob my nearest jeweler for greater restoration. Obligatory #Arcane Lounge Podcast. Oh, that was because of the picture. Yeah. Thank you. It worked. I appreciate it.
He just needed a snack.
Leftover Gabagool asks, what was the last movie to make you cry? Fucking Toy Story 1. We watched. So I think I've said this on the podcast before. Every Sunday we go over to my parents' house and we all hang out and we watch movies and make dinner, and it's a good time. And we did all the Marvel movies. It started as an excuse to watch all the Marvel movies. Then we watched all the Harry Potter movies because they'd never seen them and they'd also not seen all the Avengers. And then now we're doing all the Pixar movies. And we started with Toy Story 1, and I watched that movie when I was a kid, when I was growing up, and I was like, I know what this movie is. And then for some reason, adult Jacob has just never watched it before. I was like, wow, there's a lot of really good jokes in this movie. Also, for some reason, it made me cry a little bit, and I don't know why. I was just like, okay, cool. These are feelings that I'm exploring within myself. Is this just going to be every Sunday now? We're going to eat some food, and then I'm going to fucking bawl my eyes out at every Pixar movie? Bug's Life did not make me cry. And I didn't really watch Bug's Life growing up.
I did.
And I got to say, the Bug's Life was good, it was not like, it's not my favorite. It's okay. And Toy Story 1 is like, it's same. It's like, it's good. I like it because I watched it as a kid, but it's not like amazing. Like they're old, which is kind of the other reason why. But yep. What was the last movie that made you cry?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of movies that we've watched recently. Vox Machina made me cry.
Vox Machina made me cry too.
I didn't cry at Toy Story or Bug's Life. I felt like I was going to, but I didn't. But frickin' Pike, she gets me. That made me cry. The last episode that came out.
Yeah. Yeah. I would also say the part where there's a part that made me cry too, and I can't remember what it was. Anytime Keyleth does anything cool, I'm like,
very sweet.
I'm crying in the club. Sheesh. What's the last movie that made you cry, Craig?
I can't remember exactly, but I know that recently, because I don't remember what the movie is, but I've discovered things where I would watch a movie pre something, for instance, in this case, like Lacey getting sick, and I was like, whatever, and then I would watch it again, and like the person was like, cancer, and it just destroys me. I'm like, nope, I can't watch it. I can't watch it.
Yeah.
I just know that the last time I did, like something like that affected me. It was something like that, and I turned it off. Like I was just like, nope, this is gonna hit me a whole different way now, and I'm out of here.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
You want to watch The Fault in Our Stars?
Yeah, something like that. Lisa has a really slappy fucking song.
Does it?
Is that boom clap? Is that not?
Is that from The Fault in Our Stars?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I just don't remember we saw that when we were in high school because you read the book and I didn't know anything about it.
Same thing.
And I went and watched it and I was like, what the fuck is this dumbass movie? And then like halfway through I was like, oh my God.
This is not good.
What? I didn't know I was signing on to this ride.
I think to be honest, I don't know if this is the last time, but Guardians of the Galaxy 2 fucks me up something
Oh,
hard.
dude, yes.
Because my dad's my real dad. Like, I'm not biologically, but he adopted me like day one. So it's like I don't know any other dad, any of that. But like having a found like father or like a chosen thing really fucks me up because that's a big thing. You didn't have to choose me over any of my family because there's no like obligation. But that's always really, really cool for me.
Gets you.
Yeah.
May have been your father, kid, but
it
it wasn't your daddy. Oh, fuck. I love it so much. It's so good. What's like a part in a movie that like always makes you cry? Like no matter when you watch it.
Oh.
What will always make you cry?
Always make me cry.
Because there's a lot. But like for me, relating to Toy Story. When I was like 13 or 14 years old when Toy Story 3 first came out and the end of that movie where they all like accept that they're going to die. It was like, I think this is like the first time I ever cried at a movie when I was that age. I was like, I have feelings. And yeah, that always fucks me up.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a movie that always makes me cry, but I can't think of any movie that has ever been made.
I'm trying to think. Because, like, the hard part about you is, like, a lot of things make you cry.
There was, I don't know if you guys have seen Onward yet.
Yes.
I remember Onward, I don't remember exactly what the instance was, but Onward fucked me up a little bit.
Onward made me cry a little at the end, and that's just because it was really personal.
Well, the whole thing felt very drone-strike to like our generation of, like, people. So that I was like, I guess I was immediately surprised how quickly it, like, narrowed in on, like, that our kind of people, and then it didn't let up. Like we used to see it be kind of gimmicky, and it's just like, oh yeah, they're just trying to hit large beats, but they were really doing all the homework.
Yeah, like I wasn't like full. I related to it a lot more than I do with other movies, like especially like the Barley, the older brother, and so like, but the thing that I kind of don't relate to is like all of us have a good relationship with our dad and like we've known our dad, but it's not often that you get like a Pixar movie or like a movie like that. Maybe it is with Pixar movies, but not with like movies like that where like there is a good relationship with the parents and it's about that good relationship is the thing. So like the fact that they were trying to get back to their dad and the fact that like he couldn't at the end and that he learned that like that was his older brother the whole time, that like ended me. That destroyed me because you know, being the nerdy older brother to my other siblings, that was just insane to watch. So I watched that movie going like, oh, I know there's D&D references, and then by the end of the movie, I was like, I was targeted. Like, oh fuck!
I remember the part. It was that when I guess spoilers for Onward.
Yeah.
You should definitely go see it. It's very, very, very good. It's a part where the main antagonist the entire time tries to see the dad, right? That's the whole point. But he gives up the opportunity for his brother to go see him instead. And I thought that was really, really nice.
And I like that the audience stays with him. Yeah. And that he goes up the hill and we don't.
It's just something incredibly special just for them too.
It's just, I think that's just so cool because it's kind of unsatisfying, but you feel what the character feels in that moment, that sacrifice that they gave for their brother. And then it's like, fuck, that's so good. It's so good. And I hate that it didn't do very well. And a lot of people haven't seen Onward. Like, go fucking watch it. It's so good.
Onward is so
There's a gelatinous cube. There's a lot of D&D references.
I love that dragon.
Yeah.
That was his eyebrows break and he gets angry.
Yeah. God damn it. So good. So good. Does Pride and Prejudice make you cry?
No.
No, I know you like that movie.
I do like that movie a lot.
I'm trying to think of movies that have made you cry in the past. Does Harry Potter make you cry?
Not really anymore.
Not anymore?
Because like I've seen them all so many times.
There's only one part of Harry Potter that makes me cry.
Cedric dying.
The part, my boy, that's my son.
That made you cry last time.
We made fun of that every single time, and now that when we already watched it recently, and now that like me, Maddie, Sabin, and her, like we're all parents now, and like watching that part, we were like, oh, it was like kind of sad.
It's changed everything.
It does,
yeah. Oh man, they were telling me like once they had the baby, they were like that scene's hard to watch now, and it's like, God damn it, we can't, guys, come on, we can't lose my boy, that's my son.
Yeah.
No, the one part that always makes you cry in Harry Potter is when Sirius is talking to him and he says, and he's talking about the fact that he might be turning into Voldemort, and he has that conversation where he says, "You're not a bad person." That part always makes me cry. It doesn't make me sob. It makes me tear up a little bit. I'm like, oh, I love Sirius so much. Fuck you, J.K. Rowling.
Yeah.
God damn it. All right.
We got some mail.
We do have mail. We do indeed have some mail.
Mail.
Guys, we are one step away from just completely ripping off the Gus and Eddie podcast. But the And Eddie podcast.
The And Eddie podcast.
The And Eddie podcast. But it is dead. So we're stealing from a corpse, basically.
Can we say? Can we steal their questions bit?
We can't call it preguntas. We cannot do that. We already did a bit earlier. We were talking about people watch this in the car. They're in a car accident and die. And I think they used to talk about that all the time. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't watch it as much as you did.
Greg has no context.
There better be that frog better be spoiled in there.
Is there a frog?
I don't know.
Ah! What is
this? Is a letter.
Is a letter
directed to you.
Is it read on podcast or don't read on podcast?
Does the envelope say it all?
It does not. But they're asking for help for their DM game, so maybe you just contact them because
cool. Well,
it's mostly about
Appreciate it.
their game.
Very nice.
Very cool.
Very nice.
And that was from.
Who this from?
Daniel.
Oh,
thanks, Daniel. I will respond to you.
very nice.
Very nice.
What is that?
This one, I believe, is from M, right?
I believe so. Unimportant Hero on the Discord.
Yeah.
Or on Twitter, I think. They sent this a few times.
A few times. We got sent back because we didn't check the PO box. But
yeah, we forgot to check it a few times. But what is this?
it looks like clothing.
It looks like clothing.
It does.
Oh boy.
There's no letter. So.
I was told it was something for the baby, but I may be wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's what this is. Do you need some help? I will help you. You got it? Okay.
Do you want to open it?
Do you? I think you want to open it.
It's the maid outfit. I think someone actually sent the maid outfit. It looks like one.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, maybe it's not.
That's
maybe
different.
it's not.
My God.
What is that?
It's the maid
Oh
outfit.
my God. Oh.
Give me a little head thing. Who the fuck sent
Whoa.
this? If it was M, I'm gonna laugh really hard.
There's
I think somebody just fucking sent that
This
to
is
our
Amazon.
PO box. I was gonna say
There's
this
no
like
letter.
professionally wrapped.
There's
Who the fuck sent this? This is amazing. Holy shit.
Whoa.
Oh my
For
god.
you, my dear. I don't
Oh
think
my
that goes on
fuck.
your head, dear. I think this
No,
goes
that
goes on my
around
leg?
That goes on your leg.
All right, give it to me. I don't know if it's gonna fit.
It's stretchy.
Let's go.
Look,
all
I'm
up-
not like a
all up to
maid.
you.
I'm not like a knower of
There you
maids.
go.
There you go.
Do you want me to go higher?
No.
No,
That's
no.
too high if you go too higher than that.
Get your
Thank
little,
you.
Get your little garter.
Uh-huh. Wow, thanks for the mail, guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
There was no letter with this one. So
gotta
whoever
do
sent
something
it,
with that
thank you
now.
very much.
We do got to do
You gotta
something
do
with
something
that.
with that now.
Oh man. Whoa.
Which one of you? Which one of you did it?
Saucy boys.
Did we say this on the podcast or was
Yes.
this because of apnea? It was on the podcast.
We
Well,
did. And I'm fairly sure you said if someone says it, you'll wear it.
Pizza emoji asks, in what order? It's not like that's not the name. It's actually a pizza emoji.
Oh.
In what order am I supposed to watch the different campaigns you guys have on the Arcane Arcade channel? Also, what do you think of this kobold? His name is Moss.
Oh, I like his hat.
I also like
Oh
his
shit,
hat.
he'd be rooting too.
That was very cool.
Rootin' tootin'.
He is rooting and tooting. It's very neat. Okay, you can watch them in chronological order because they are all sequels. So, yep.
Yep.
They're all different. They're all in different worlds. So right now we have 3 different worlds on Arcane Arcade.
Mm-hmm.
There's Avnia, which is Tyler's game. That game is separated from all the other games. So that is in its own universe. They don't cross over.
Mm-hmm.
There's my world. My world starts with Sunder. I did a oops, I forgot Tesseract. There's 4 worlds. There's Tyler's, which is Avnia. There's mine, which is Sunder, and then the sequel to Sunder is Evenfall.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's Forgotten Realms, and the Forgotten Realms all take place within the same Forgotten Realms world, but not the Forgotten... It's our Forgotten Realms, is basically what it is. And that one goes Waterdeep, Strahd... Waterdeep Dragon Heist, Strahd, and then Ghosts of Saltmarsh, and then Ghosts of Saltmarsh plays into Waterdeep, and then fills out that, and then Tomb of Annihilation, and then Icewind Dale. But Icewind Dale is not related to the past games like before. So you played Ari from beginning to end, but you played Rosalie during Ghost of Saltmarsh. But Ari's story starts in Waterdeep Dragon Heist and ends in Tomb of Annihilation. Icewind Dale is all new characters who have not done anything before, and I have no intentions to relate it back to anything from the past. So you could watch Icewind Dale without watching all of that shit. But you probably couldn't watch Tomb of Annihilation without watching at least Waterdeep first. And then there's Tesseract, and Tesseract is just its own thing. So you watch those in whatever order you want. The Forgotten Realms one is the one that gets the most confusing.
Yeah.
John asks, "What's up, guys? I listen to you at work and love the content." Well, I hope your work is going well, John. The Frodo rant last podcast had me rolling. Do the 3 of you have other rants you want to get off your chest?
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you fucking do.
Because it's going to lead to an argument that I don't want to have anymore.
Oh, is it the argument?
The argument.
The argument?
The only thing in our marriage that we've ever just been like, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
It's about chips. It's dumb.
Shit.
You know the argument.
I'm now in the blast.
It's a blast. Everybody knows it. As soon as you bring it up, everybody's like, "Fuck," because we've argued about it so much, and like it never ends. It never ends. It always ends with people screaming and like being angry at each other. It's not good. So
to be honest, for people that are home, this isn't a meme.
No,
it happened Saturday. And I was like, I was like, this is a weird conversation. And I was like, wait, did that get real?
We've had it before.
And I saw
Yes.
Spencer go up to you and like hug you after. I was like, oh my God, that was real. I didn't realize that was
we
that
get
big of a
so
deal.
mad about the fucking
we gotta make up
chip.
afterwards. Yeah, it's really fucking stupid. It's a fat meme.
Yeah.
It is literally so okay. Let's do the order. I know we've talked about it on the podcast before. We'll do it
Just-
again. I'll just explain it.
Yes,
I'll just
say
explain
the
it.
premise
We
and
want
then
to argue
no-
about it.
And
We
then no
want to
more.
argue about it. We're just gonna explain it.
Yeah.
Got that?
Yep.
Do you understand?
I
Oh,
try
God.
to stay
Now you're
out of
starting it.
I tried
Okay,
to
okay.
stay out of it the last time.
So one time, Spencer was sitting on the couch. She said, "Can you get my..." Don't interrupt me. I'm
not.
going to say it the way I want to say it.
You say it however you want.
she said, "Can you go get me my chips in the pantry?"
That is what I said.
Shut up.
I'm
And
agreeing
then
with you.
Oh no.
That is what I said.
I know that's what you said. Let me finish it. And
God damn it.
derailing. I got up and I went to the pantry and I opened it and I was like, there are no chips in here. So I went back over to you. I said, "What chips?" He said, "They're in the middle of the pantry." And I went back over there. I was like, "There's no chips in here. What do you want your Takis?" And he said, "Yeah, those are chips." And I was like, "No, they're not." And that's it. That's the beginning. That's it.
Yeah.
I
That
don't
is
think
the
Takis are
start.
chips.
The discourse is about whether or not a Taki is a chip.
Whether or not
or
Takis
not.
are chips. And let me prepare my defense because I
No,
know I'm in
we
the
don't need-
minority
there-
here.
There's no defense needed.
No, but there's a few things that we have agreed to disagree on that I
Okay,
can
yeah.
explain. Number one, I know that on the bag it says that a Taki is a chip. I don't fucking care what they call themselves. Companies can call themselves whatever the fuck they want. I'm going to determine what it is because that's how I like to organize it in my head. Two, the reason I don't think it's a chip is because it is not flat and it's rolled up. Yes, I know that there are other chips that are different shapes. Some are wavy, some are curved, like Tostito scoops. But for the most part, they are made of potato or corn, and they are in a semi-flat shape. Takis are just too rolled. It is just too much of a different type of thing. It also has a ton of flavor on it that is spicy, and it's nothing like any other chip. I also don't categorize Cheetos as chips. It's like calling a pretzel a chip. Also, I know they're in the chip aisle, but I would also say those are the snack aisle. And so you would be like, Jacob, we've had this conversation so many times, I
Yes.
could recite all of it.
Like,
and you're like,
at
Jacob,
least 10 hours of argument.
Jacob, then what would you categorize a Taki as? I categorize it as a snack, like a pretzel. A pretzel isn't anything. It's just a pretzel. That's what a Taki is. It's just don't fucking think. And that's it. That's the whole conversation. And everybody likes to get mad at me.
Yep.
Wow, that went well. That went very well.
Because
I will say-
I'm done arguing about it.
Sometimes you are like the beaches of Normandy. I saw it Saturday. It's just you on that hill trying your
By
best
I
yourself.
will die on that hill.
to keep the
I will
allies out of
fucking
your country.
die. I will.
They're storming those beachheads.
I'm fucking Tom Hanks on the front of that beach just watching all of his friends get shot in the head. Is they're like, you know what? Actually, I think a Taki is a chip. And I'm like, fuck no! All right. Pandas are superior to your favorite... Why do you guys have long names? Pandas are superior to favorite animal. Who's your favorite character from each cast member of CR across all 3 campaigns, i.e. favorite character between Grog, Ford, and Chetney?
Okay.
Is it
Oh,
Chetney?
I
Is
see,
that how
I
you
see.
say it? I haven't even watched it yet.
Yeah,
I just know.
yeah.
Cool.
Let's start with Travis then.
Start with each. Is it each person?
Yeah. So we're gonna do the whole cast.
Oh,
and then pick your
between each
favorite-
cast.
yes.
Okay, start with Travis.
Let's start with, they gave Travis as an example.
Ford.
I agree.
Because I have seen more of Campaign 2, I will also agree. But I will soon start my trek to watching all of Campaign 1.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
my
Grog
opinion
is
will
a
change.
close second, but
Yeah,
I would say Ford.
Grog fucks me up in Legend. That whenever that boy's sad makes me sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need you. Grog, shut the
no!
fuck up! Shut the fuck up and rage and kill
Right in
something.
the feels.
You better not be crying.
The first time when they're fighting the dragon and he says I'd like to rage, that made me cry just because it was like
Yes.
that's
Yes.
iconic and
You know,
Yes.
hell yeah, I cry like your cat zooms and that. I'm just like my heart starts to go. I'm like,
you get the like goosebumps all down your
Yeah.
body. You're like, oh, it's so good.
Marisha.
Marisha,
Keelan.
Keyleth.
Yeah.
I like Keyleth so much. I love her.
yeah.
I'll
agree.
Unfortunately, I would say Laudna is a close second. I do like Laudna. It's just that Campaign 3 doesn't count. I haven't
To be
seen
honest,
very
I
much.
will say though, Laudna. I mean, all of our characters are slant.
They're very cool.
Yeah. All of the characters
Because
are.
Bo's also very cool.
I like Bo a lot. I should say there's no characters I dislike.
Yeah.
It's
No, of
just
course.
this is the ranking. Yeah. Who's I'm thinking Mighty Nine seating. So it's Liam.
Yeah.
Liam.
Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb.
Yeah. Caleb, I agree with that.
Mia would disagree,
Yes.
but
Me would pick Vax.
I like Vax.
Can
He's
we
alright.
talk about the little game we played in the car yesterday?
What? was the game?
We were playing 21 questions in the car.
We were playing 21 questions
And
in the car.
he was being so mean with like he'd pick like the like randomest character, and it'd take me forever to guess them. And then on the way home, we went and got dinner last night because it was Valentine's Day. And he was like, okay. And he was guessing and guessing. And he finally narrowed it down to it being a Critical Role character. And he was like, are they in the Vox Machina show? And I was like, yes. And he was just going and going. And I was like, who the fuck is it? And he gave up. He was like, I don't know. And I was like, Simon the Snake Belt.
Pick Simon the Snake Belt. You fucker. Ah, shit. Sam.
Not.
You're right.
Sam's-
It's not. I do like not a
Yeah.
lot. Is it bad to say I like Goblin not more?
No,
I feel like she very much changed
I also like Goblin Not
into the half, and I like Halfling not, but I think
Veth?
I love Veth. I like not
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah.
I agree. Not.
Who's
I think it's
Laura.
Yeah.
Yeah, Laura, Jester, easily.
Yeah. I would say that probably give it a couple more months, and Imogen's gonna completely kill it, but it'll be Jester for now.
Talisman. This one's hard. This one's very
Percy.
hard. I can't choose between Percy and Molly.
Oh, Caduceus, though.
Caduceus is good. He's not my favorite though.
I think it's gonna be a very similar thing to last time. I'd say it's gonna be definitely Molly, but Ashton is very good too.
Yeah,
I have to say Percy.
Percy.
That's good.
And then Ashley. Honestly, Fern.
Fern?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I would say Fern.
Fern's
easily.
a lot of fun.
I like Pike a lot, and I love Yasha. But it would be Fern. She's so fucking chaotic, and
say
she's so fun.
She has Ashley Johnson's type of chaos just to a T.
Yeah, so good. I really like her in EXU.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I'm going to go with Yasha.
Yasha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strong one.
Am I missing anyone? Robbie.
Robbie.
I guess I just have to
Robbie only
say
has one.
Dorian.
Yeah.
It's your favorite guest player.
Wait. I can make sure I'm not forgetting anyone.
Yeah.
No, did everyone.
Yeah.
Right?
I had to.
I mean, you could guess you could do Matt
Matt.
if you wanted to. Like Matt's my favorite NPC.
What's his fucking name? Okay, real answer, Anna Ripley. Fun answer, the map guy.
The map?
the one with missing arm.
Yeah, later. It's the map dude that they find in like in the middle of like a tavern, and then like they find him again later. Yeah, I love that. I love that little map dude. What's his fucking name? I can't remember his name.
Oh, if we found the Halloween one, we would say we'd find
Yeah,
it
yeah,
because that's
yeah,
what Liam dressed up as.
I'm gonna look up his fucking name.
The map guy?
Yeah, I guarantee if you look up Critical Role map guy, it'll come up.
Role.
Yeah, no, it won't.
What campaign is it from? One?
First one.
Okay, yeah, I can't.
Tyriok.
Tyriok.
He's kind of
Yes.
kind of mean.
But Anna Ripley, easily.
I don't know.
Right? I think I have that name right.
Yeah, I think so.
Anna Ripley? That's what you were saying the other day? Yesterday when we were talking about.
Just making
Vox
sure. It's
Machina?
been a while since I've seen campaign one. So
You could watch it with me.
There's a goblin without arms in the second one.
Oh my
What?
god.
In Jorhas, in like the quote unquote monster city that sells them the Moorbounders. And he has, because the Moorbounders
I know who you're talking
in both
about.
of his arms.
Yes.
And he uses his feet to talk and like make gestures. Fuck. It is so,
That's so
goddamn funny.
awesome.
I can't remember the character's name, but it is funny.
That's
He only
so
plays it
great.
like once for like 10 minutes. And it's
Yeah.
very, very funny.
Yeah, that's amazing.
NPC. I don't know.
This can also include villains.
Yeah. I was gonna say the Briarwoods, but I'd have to pick one. And I'm gonna have to pick Delilah Briarwood. Because
She's very cool.
Hot take, she's probably the coolest of the two.
Yeah. Yeah, she's very
she's
cool.
doing all the work
She really, though.
so far.
Really, though.
Ryan Smith asks, what uncommon magic item would you want in real life? Bag of holding.
Is that uncommon?
Yep.
There you go. Yeah.
But if you have one, I could use yours. What's something you want that we could use together?
An uncommon magic item that we could use together?
Yeah, because a bag of holding would benefit both of us. I'm trying to think of something else that would benefit both of us. I also don't know a lot of the rarities of stuff. If you pulled up a list, I could pick from it.
Potion of healing.
Potion of healing?
Yeah, that's pretty damn strong.
Yeah.
Like, imagine one of us got severely hurt. You just be like, not anymore.
Yeah.
Done.
You're good.
Get up.
I've got 5 HP maximum, so
Yeah.
I mean. 2 gnomes in a trench coat is going to ask our final question of tonight. Legend of Vox Machina, am I right?
Yes.
Anyways, yeah, it was very fucking good. It was so, I just to quickly talk about the last 3 episodes that came out, which are not the 3 episodes that came out this week, that this is coming out, it would be last week, which not the finale.
Yeah.
The last 3 before the finale. 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9.
There you go.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's just getting better. It's so fucking good. And spoilers, man, rip the homie. Archibald. God damn. Fuck.
Cut right in half.
Yeah. Sheesh.
This is a Olympic diver doing several backflips in the water. They've done all 3.
Yeah.
Just stick it.
Yeah.
Just stick it. It is so damn good.
It's so good.
Still 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't
Good. Keep it.
and I don't see the finale being like
No,
bad.
the finale's only get cooler.
It's only gonna be like really cool.
Yeah. No way it's not.
Oh, the music is good too. That was the one thing I was kind of worried about. The music wasn't going to be good,
that's
but
so
it's
cool.
so fucking good. When Pike shows up and it's all like, yo! I was like, ah! It was fucking amazing. Yeah, very cool. Anyways, I have returned from the depths to once again make my demands. Top 10 Colton character deaths. Yes, there is at least 10 of them. I counted.
God damn.
Okay, we gotta whip out the notepad for this. Let's think of all of Colton's dead characters. Okay, spoilers. If you're not caught up on any of our games right now. Okay, so let's go obvious. We've got Billy.
Billy,
Alinstra.
yeah.
Do we count Sildry? Technically?
I was gonna say
Sildry
that.
did die.
Do we count?
Okay,
Do we
Sildry.
count Cardos? Fate Unknown.
Cardos Fate Unknown, but we'll count it.
Core?
Core.
Claziker died once.
Claz.
Did Claziker die twice? Zephyr died.
Zephyr died twice.
3 times.
No, twice.
He
No,
died
3
in his
times. No.
backstory. He died in the Hells.
4
and
times
then
then. He died in his backstory. He died to Zariel and came back.
Yeah, he got freaking
died
squished.
in the Battle Royale and he died
died.
at the end of the game and perma died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Colt likes to die.
Who else has died? Technically. Oh no. Technically, Ira didn't die.
Ira sorta died. Who did he play in Ghost of Saltmarsh?
Oh, that guy's dead.
What guy?
He died.
Yeah.
That character died in Tomb. What's his fucking?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Darren did die. 1, 2, 3, 4,
like, that
5,
guy's
6,
dead.
7, 8. That's 9. But Zephyr has 4 deaths. So I mean.
Our Tesseract.
Oh yeah. Both of them. I think no.
both
Perry didn't die. Perry never died.
No, Perry didn't die.
It was. What's her fucking name?
I can see the
I can see the art.
character
It's
art.
so
know.
cute.
It starts with an A. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like what you said.
That's a lot of deaths. I would say my favorite is Cardos. That was just fucking cool.
Yeah.
What would you say your favorite is?
Claziker.
Class when he just got by Garyon.
Yeah.
He came back, but like he
Yeah,
didn't
but
perma-die.
I feel like it maybe I don't think that. I was gonna say I think maybe it like taught him a lesson. It taught the party a lesson
Really?
that we couldn't bum rush fuck people.
Yeah. You guys did try to bum rush fuck him.
We did.
I would say
died.
after Cardos for me is Zephyr and his backstory, because I think that's cool that Colton came up with that. And then after that, I would say Billy, because it was so goddamn funny.
It was really
Holy
funny. Yeah.
shit, that was funny.
It was a lot of, it was funny.
And then I would say Darren, because Sarek is cool. And then I would say class because kind of what you said. Then I would say core because it felt premature, but also it was kind of cool the way that core died. And then I would say Zephyr when he died to Zerial. Zephyr when he died to Zerial the first time. Then Zephyr when he died in the story of the game because it was kind of off screen. And then I would say Zephyr when he died in the battle royale because it was a reason for him to not be in the game anymore, but also just for him to become an Azamar. So there was just reasons for why he died. Then I would say Sildri because that one was also like a premature kind of, this kind of fucking sucks. And then I would say Ira because he didn't actually die. He just kind of fell off a cart. Yeah. And it was just kind of lame. And then finally would be Altair because we've already talked about why the end of that Tesseract game was kind of lame.
Yep. I'll agree with you.
You're just going to agree with me? Oh, Craig, are you going to agree with me?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Wow, that was so easy. I'm glad we can all agree on the same thing. That was amazing. All right, guys. Thanks for all the questions. Really appreciate it. There were like fucking 36 of them at the time. We'd have been up for 15 minutes. Wow. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it. We are going to end today's episode of Arcane Lounge Podcast by stealing a little bit from No Land Hand. You guys have this cool little bit on No Land Hand where you do a commander of the day. Well, I kind of do want to do something a little similar.
Yeah. That's what I was doing at the start of the podcast. Yeah. You noticed that I was on my phone. I was peeping the guy of the day.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about have a monster of the day, and we're gonna talk about that monster.
Yep.
But before we do that, because a podcast episode is already going really long, and we need to check off all the boxes, grab that genre jar and let's do one thing out of that genre jar.
One genre jar thing.
Genre jar time.
Genre jar.
Oh my goodness.
Tick, 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 tick.
Guys,
what's it say?
What's your top 5 favorite races?
Whoa. I wrote down what they put.
I don't think I should rank them. I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh, maybe
favorite
they
race
mean
to play.
D&D races.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. Maybe we can answer that one.
Maybe we'll do
just like
number 1, humans. Number 2, halflings. Number 3, tieflings. Number 4, half orc. And then number 5 would be. Oh, I can't fucking pick.
He's doing it.
I can't pick. I can't choose. I can't choose a 5th.
Well, maybe some elves, some goblins.
No.
Dragonborn.
Here's tieflings number 2.
Dragonborn.
Yeah, Dragonborn's 5.
There you go. Whew, we got there.
Sorry, I'm not a big elf fan.
Elves, halfling, human. Tiefling. No, tiefling before human. And I don't know.
There you go.
What about you? Simic hybrid.
Yeah.
No.
Elves.
For all 5.
Particularly wood elf. Wood elves. Triton. Tiefling, reborn, human.
Oh,
I forgot
about reborn.
They're pretty cool.
I changed my 5th. It's reborn.
There you go.
Yeah, I take one of those out and put Dampier in there, but I don't know which one.
Minotaur is also really cool.
Minotaur is cool. Sheesh. All right. Well, thanks, guys, for the genre jar stuff. Yeah. You can go to our Discord, and there's a thing under the Arcane Lounge Podcast.
There's a little thread.
And you can put some stuff in there.
Well, now we're going to get it again if you put it back in the jar.
Okay. We are going to do Monster of the Day.
I want you to give one guess of what
Spencer,
it could be.
what is our monster? Mind Flayer.
No.
All right.
Craig, would you like to do one guess?
Fuck. A bullet.
No.
What is our monster of the day?
Monster of the day is a flame skull.
Flame skull?
Yep.
Oh.
Flame skulls are pretty... They always remind me of the little things in Legend of Zelda. Literally the skulls on fire. And they make this sound. They go... when they float around, then they go... And that's what they are, because they are literally just a flaming skull.
Wow.
I have never used one that I thought was like fun. Like they always just seem like annoying little creatures. But there is an NPC of one in Descent into Avernus that is named Barnabas, and he's pretty fun, and it is a cool little NPC. So I think they make for cool NPCs, especially for like weird settings. But for the most part, like fighting a bunch of flame skull, I don't know. Just there's cooler undead. There's cooler undead than a flaming skull. All I want to say.
Yeah, I like that they're tiny.
Yeah,
they're tiny.
They're just little guys.
They're tiny. Yeah. Also, they have a ability that I didn't know they had.
What is that?
If you kill it, it regains all of its hit points in an hour unless holy water is sprinkled on it or its remains, or dispel magic or remove curse is cast on them.
Oh,
That's really cool, actually.
So you could break him, and he's just gonna be like, I'm a guy again.
I like monsters having weaknesses like that. I miss it a lot because we were doing that 3.5 video, and I really like that some of the monsters are just kind of like, well, this is how they operate. Like there's this one that we did, and it's called the golem. It's called a susurrus, and I made a bunch of Among Us jokes, but it is like this. It's this thing made of it's like mirrors, and it has holes in its body, and they kill undead, but they will also become violent if they smell things. If the air is polluted, so like if you have a torch near them, they'll attack you. But that's how they detect undead, is they find the stench and then they kill them. And it's like, that's really interesting because it's not just like I'm here to kill you monster. It's like, it has like a behavior. And I think that's really neat. I wish we had more of those monsters. I feel like a lot of the 5th edition monsters don't have like cool behaviors like that. Yeah. So I think that would be neat.
Yes.
What do you think of Flame Skulls?
I had to think of the picture in my head, but I think I like the aesthetic of it. Is it the one with it has like the green flame on it? Yeah, the aesthetic is very, very cool.
It's very neat.
I love the green flame. I love the red eyes. It's very cool.
Yeah. How many hit points does it have?
40, I believe.
Wow, it's kind of strong actually.
What's it CR?
Where is that written? 4.
Does it have multi-attack?
I don't think it does.
I think
Multi-attack, yes. It can use its fire ray twice.
What's its
and plus 5 to hit. AC 13.
Oh, that's why. Okay. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
40 hit points is a lot.
That actually, if you had a bunch of them, that'd be a pretty challenging fight for higher level players, especially if they're doing fire rays. But I mean, are they immune to fire damage?
They're immune to cold, fire, and poison, and they are resistant to lightning, necrotic, and piercing.
Oh, those are cooler than I thought.
That's
they're also immune to being charmed, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, or prone.
Dang.
Wow. Oh, because it can't be prone. Yeah. Because it's just a skull. Huh. Interesting. That's a really interesting monster.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just give 5e a chance, guys.
Yeah.
Maybe 5e is better than we think.
It's a 5th level spellcaster.
Whoa.
Oh my god, what can he cast Fireball?
It can.
All right. Okay.
That's
Motherfucker shows up and casts Fireball. Centered on itself.
I was going to say, you think how cool that would be? Because you could, and then it would just come back up.
But it's immune to fire damage.
It wouldn't take any damage.
It wouldn't dig shit.
Fuck. That is...
And the way you have to kill it is to put holy water on it? Well, gosh dang it. Maybe the monsters...
Well, sheesh. Maybe this segment's teaching you love again.
Maybe they do
That's
have
what this segment
cool
is going to be.
things.
It's going to be like these monsters are actually cool. I just failed to have reading comprehension.
Yeah, and I'm going to try to find a better way to find our monster of the day and include old editions because I think that'd be pretty fun. But
that would be very cool.
It would be very cool.
To be honest, I did forget until about 2 minutes before we started today's podcast.
You guys think I can just destroy this LaCroix?
Yeah.
You can. Oh, it's going to be a bad burp, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is going to hurt. Just don't burp and throw up. My bird. Oh.
Okay. Okay. That sounded like it hurt, though.
Oh, fuck.
We okay? You can throw up in the jar. You can throw up in the genre jar.
Throw up in the genre jar.
Okay.
Oh.
Gross.
Kind of sound like a fart.
That's not what it was.
Yeah. I was watching that bit from the last episode where we were talking about Full Metal Alchemist, and I just think it's funny. Just like,
oh, yeah.
what's something Alphonse says?
Brother.
Yeah,
that's it. That's it.
Let's not kill anybody ever.
I am real.
I sure do wish I had my body.
When we get my body back.
Yeah, when we get my body back.
I want to taste pie again.
Oh, no. Too sad.
Okay, all right. I guess we're fucking done.